I am back here again in the kitchen, cooking again while I'm talking to you. I feel like this is a large part of our time together in the mornings is me making food. But you know, when you have a lot of kids, isn't that the way it goes? You just spend so much time in the kitchen. Today I am making a batch of some just healthy oatmeal cookies because I just feel like we needed a little something extra. It's mid-morning here. We had a late night last night. It was the car races, kind of like a derby car race, but for trail life. They call it Timberwood. This is terrible that I don't know. They have their own version of derby car races, and it was fun, but it was late. By the time we finished cleaning up, because my husband is one of the leaders, so the race went over. There was a lot of cleanup, and then we're 30 minutes from there, so it was late by the time we got our kids in bed. And we slept in this morning. We were all kind of dragging a little bit. So I said this morning we need just kind of a slow start. We need to play a little bit. And after my kids got done with their top 4, which I'll explain to you in a minute, most of them headed outside to play. We were gifted some really fun things. A ping pong table that was bought in the 50s, so it's this beautiful ping pong table. And they also gave us a volleyball net and some games and toys, and so I have kids all over the place enjoying those things that were given to us by someone Jason met through Craigslist, so thank you if you see this. Again, we just meet so many cool people through Craigslist. It's just really been a fun blessing. So the top 4 that my kids did this morning that I'd like them to get up and do is reading their Bible, brushing their teeth, getting dressed, doing their morning job. So it's that self-care kind of things that they do. And what I've noticed lately is as winter is just kind of dragging on, we were kind of getting into a little slump that my kids were not getting those things done early. They were kind of letting them go until all of a sudden lunch would come and kids still hadn't finished their morning jobs. And if you've seen my other video, which I can link below, you know that I like to give my kids responsibility for things. So I leave them lists of things that they're responsible for, and then I like to let them have some authority over their days to where they can structure their days and practice decision making, which is a quality that they'll need to use as an adult. Is how do I orchestrate my day? How do I plan things? In what order should I get things done? So I like them to practice that here, but I had noticed that we were really getting later and later. Samuel, you bringing in a thumbs up? Do you want to mix this for me? I noticed that we were really getting later and later with those things. You know, sometimes even as adults we go through seasons where we just kind of get into a little slump. So I decided to offer a motivation. Ooh, that sun is bright and lovely, isn't it? I told my kids that I've read before that it takes at least 3 weeks to set a habit. I know it can be longer than that, but I've read a minimum of 3 weeks. And so I said I want to get back in the habit of getting up and doing those things right away in the morning, because I know it blesses you when 9 o'clock comes and you think, oh, I'm done with those morning things already. So I told them we have a treasure box with just random items in it, which I can show you in a little bit. But I said, if for 3 weeks you guys can get up and get that top 4 things done before 9 o'clock, then you can punch off a little card, and after the 3 weeks, the 21 days, you can pick a little prize from the treasure box. So it just like was a little incentive to get us back in a good habit, and it's been great. It's just what we needed, I think, to reset our minds and say, we need to get back into the swing of things again. So it's been good. Thank you, buddy. We're making these cookies here. This is my recipe. Oats, flour, baking soda, baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt. I'm actually using butter because I have a lot of butter right now, so I'm using butter for this, and I'm using the coconut sugar for this. And I just threw in 2 whole eggs instead of egg whites. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see how those turn out. And I actually found a little bag of chocolate chips in my freezer, so I'm going to throw those in there too just for fun. What else are we doing this morning? Mr. James is playing. Are you having fun playing? Okay, you look a little tired too. Elsie is actually,
doing the math.
Elsie's actually doing her math. She wanted to get up here and get it done. So
This is my
she's
second
doing
one.
math.
It's my second.
Mm-hmm. And the other kids are outside. Let's see if I can see them out the window. Right now they have the ping pong table set up in our barn. Hello? And they set up, you can see back there the net, way back there, the yellow of the volleyball net. So they're just having lots of fun out there. I have so much to do. I have dirty dishes and I have laundry I'm in the middle of, but I am stopping it all to head outside because otherwise I'm not going to get to play ping pong with my kids, and they really want me to. And sometimes you just have to put the other stuff aside because the mess will come back again as soon as you clean it up. So you might as well stop and enjoy.
Winner!
Hey, she got one.
I was talking to her, that doesn't count. Yes, it does. Mom, you can serve.
This is a nice team.
Mom, I played Leo and I lost by 1 point. I played Leo and I lost by 1 point. I'm just a little distracted.
2, you mean?
You can't lose by 1 point, Bella.
Ooh.
It's impossible. Oh, Mom's point.
That's really neat, guys. Great job. You made it. You're sitting in the middle of Leo's math lesson there, buddy.
Mom.
James. We have so much going on here. Egg basket needs to go out.
Success.
What else?
How do
We have people doing schoolwork. Isabella got commended for an excellent paper last week from her horse instructor. Great job, Isabella.
Gold star.
Gold star, Mrs. Miller said. We have Lydia, who's watching it all. Just taking it all in. Uh-oh, Lydia. No paper airplanes on Lydia. We're going to have to do a group cleanup because there's a mess in here.
It's bad.
Whew. Little houses get messy very fast. They also clean up very fast, so that's good. But we are in full swing here with getting some schoolwork done and some playtime. It's late, I don't know. We've had just a funny day. We didn't really have a lunch. We just have kind of been snacking today, which is fine with me. Do you guys ever get kind of tired of cooking? I do. So on some days when we just snack around, I am totally fine with that. I'm on a date with my husband. He called and said, why don't we go on a date tonight? So here we are. We're going in for pizza to a little place in our town that we've never been to before. So see if we like it. But I just told him that I don't care where we go. It's just being together is all that matters. So we're going in. So I'm saying goodnight to you guys for now, and we will see you tomorrow.